coming out today. Without all the volunteers, local business support, none of this would happen. Numerous user groups are going to benefit out here from reduced conflict, and it's everything.
More than 200 volunteers from all walks of life joined Public Land Stewards of Bend for their annual spring cleanup of the shooting pits around Cabin Butte.
Doing something. Got like a quarter of a bucket, so it's moving along.
What are you finding?
Lots of casings, shotgun shell casings, just little pieces of glass, just stuff people are using for target practice, and then leaving it, unfortunately.
It is perfectly legal to target shoot on public lands, and the old cinder pits on the sides of the butte south of Bend are safe places to do so with those steep slopes as backstops and clear lines of sight.
We've always cleaned up shooting pits. It's where we started, was cleaning around Coyote Butte. There's a small portion of the shooting community that comes out and brings items to shoot at. A lot of plastics, a lot of household items. It's hard to tell at this point, but they're blown apart, but pieces of plastic, appliances, you name it. And those all become microtrash out here. It doesn't belong here. Ultimately, it doesn't help the landscape, and it's the user's responsibility to clean out what they bring out.
We utilize the land. We do a lot of four-wheeling and stuff, so we try to pick up anytime we can.
Yeah.
What are you finding today?
A lot of shotgun shells, a lot of wads, stuff like that. So just a lot of shooting debris.
One of the focuses of this year's cleanup is micro trash, and the area that we're in is covered with it. I'm using a magnet to pick up nails, and one pass. Look at this. You might wonder why so many nails out here. People bring pallets out here and have bonfires, and then the nails get stuck in the ground.
And if you don't take part in cleaning it up, even if it's not your mess, we'll lose this land. And that's our responsibility to take care of that. Whether I shoot or don't shoot or off-road or dirt bike ride, it will lose access to this, and it's a precious resource that we can't get back if we lose it.
PLS promotes land stewardship and responsible recreation, right? Like, we can all use this land as long as we do our part to not leave a permanent mark on it, right? You can come up safely and responsibly recreate. At the end of your time here, pick up your trash and take it with you.
If you look back at all this work these people did and us, it'll look a little different.
Yeah, it makes a big difference that we're helping out.
We do multiple cleanups a year. We do a whole bunch of small cleanups, and this year we're doing a large spring cleanup and a large fall cleanup with lots of volunteers. This year we're focusing a lot of our efforts to do smaller cleanups. We're really pushing that because it engages the community on a different level. It's also a more intimate setting with people really getting together.
And it makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference. Areas that are blanketed in trash, or in the case on the north side of this butte, you have sections of forest that are completely void and missing. It's going to be nice to see those areas go back to natural vegetation.
Blocking user-made roads with boulders is part of this year's cleanup. These areas were never open to motorized use, but once people started blazing roads, others followed, and the patterns of abuse of the land spread like cancer. Coordinating donations of heavy equipment for these cleanups is a testament to the effectiveness of Public Land Stewards of Bend.
We have been doing this for 7+ years. It started with a four-wheel drive group and evolved into something bigger. We clean up our public lands to keep them open, accessible, and safe for all user groups.
We're trying to heal some of the stuff up out here. We're trying to restore it. And so do your part. Know where you're supposed to drive and where you're not. Recreate out here. We want you to come out here, and we want you to enjoy your public land, and we just want you to take care of it because it is your land.
Why are you out here?
Because I love my public lands and I like to recreate, so I'm doing my part to try to help clean it up and, stay positive about it. Have solutions instead of complain about it.
We do this outside of Redmond a lot too. There's a lot of areas over there that we go out and pick up for fun. so
Found $100 the last time we were out.
Yeah, she found a $100 bill under a bush.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Pirate treasure.
Yeah, that doesn't happen every day.
I feel like it's karma.
Yeah.
You're out here shooting and trashing the place. You lost $100. Well,
From Cabin Butte on the Deschutes National Forest south of Bend, I'm Brooks Snavely for The Great Outdoors.